If you're a woman over 50, 60, 70, or 80, have you ever walked into a store, looked around, did a little shopping, and nothing fit? Everything you tried on, nothing fit. What does that tell you? Companies are lagging behind the demographic. My name is Eleanor Rose. I'm an author and researcher. And if there's anything about old age, aging, retirement, I've looked into it. And today I'm bringing to you some information that may be surprising to you and should be surprising to companies. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to do this in each video, and that tells you that I'm a real person and not an avatar. And also, I'm a person north of 70, so you'll have to bear with me because I need my notes. If I'm going to cover everything, I have to do that. And I must tell you, there is a young man, or maybe not so young man, on YouTube that is quite a mentor to me. He doesn't know it, but I watch all his videos. This is his name, Romano, with an odd spelling. But he teaches me a lot about how to make videos. And I'll tell you, one thing that he's done for me is sometimes he uses words that are a little colorful. And I'm beginning to agree with him. And he often says, I don't give a, you know the end of that, if you want to watch me or not. And truthfully, that's why I'm on with my face on video right now, because I've been a little hesitant about being on camera. But today's video, this topic, the powerhouse of women over 50, 60, 70, and 80, is important not only for you women to know, if you don't already know, and the companies that are not serving you. And as I said, you have to bear with me because lots of times I need my notes. Do you find yourself invisible in ads on television? It's all young women. You're not alone. Millions of women across the world, every country. If you look at their television shows, their advertisements, you will find very few women over 50. Possibly a lot of the companies are run by older men. Correct me if I'm wrong. Older men get their heads turned by a pretty face, a young face, and maybe a face that knows 1/10 of what you know. And let's face it, older ladies can look terrific. And when they get dismissed from jobs, particularly television jobs, like the nightly news, I'm very irritated. Companies just don't realize the value of what they have. Women over 50 are now becoming quickly one of the most powerful demographics in society. If you want to make money, why are you looking at young people that are suffering in the main? They don't have the money that women have over 50. They don't have the buying power. Now, women over 50 are experiencing enormous changes, probably caring for elderly parents and caring for young adult children because they can't get a job, or they're getting a job and it's paying minimum wage. And women over 50 and 60 are adjusting to retirement. They're coping sometimes with divorce after decades of marriage, maybe grieving the loss of a spouse, the loss of a friend, maybe feeling lonely. Many of us Ask the question just silently, do I still matter? And I'm telling you, ladies, you do matter. You are changing the world. You've not only got financial power as you age, but you have political power too. Think on that. Many women, after retirement, are starting new businesses. They're traveling. They're learning new skills. They're starting a YouTube channel. That would be me. They're volunteering. Women in this age demographic are reinventing themselves. Nobody seems to be sitting on their hands doing nothing. This stage of life is not the end of the story. But companies generally do not understand this. They don't get it. Women in this age group are buying clothes, beauty products, books, traveling, using technology, fitness programs they're involved in, or hosting health products, home services. I'll give you an example. The clothing company called Chico's is best known for targeting women over 50. Are they smart? You betcha. Are there many of them? Not a chance. But this age group has more time and probably more money. Companies need to understand that. Too much advertising is still aimed at youth. When older women appear in advertisements, often, get this, they're seen as frail, old, sitting quietly. Like, get real. Show the woman that's going up Machu Picchu or the Eiffel Tower, wherever. Women of this age group are doing stuff. That's the reality. It's women are active, curious, and capable. And they're still learning and growing and contributing. Women still want adventure, friendship, love, purpose, and joy. And most of all, forget about being invisible. Make yourself known. Imagine if more companies designed more products for women over 50, their coffers would start to get bigger. Take, for instance, Road Scholar. That's a travel service particularly aimed at older adults. Overseas adventure travel, people over 50. A few companies get the message. Silver Sneakers is a fitness program for people over 65. I mean, look at it. They are seeing that there's money to be made with people over 65. And people over 65 want fitness programs. Here's another one. Look Fabulous Forever. We still want to look great. And one of these days, I'm going to show you the products I use and anything else. And by the way, if you're doing something fantastic or you have found a product that's catering to our age group, please tell me in the comments below. Everything is helpful. Imagine if we were represented honestly and respectfully. That would help women and it would be good for business. We are a growing, massive market. And every year, there's more of us. The young people, numbers are declining. The old people, numbers are increasing. Companies have to get the message. So today, if you sometimes feel invisible, get over it. Step in and say your piece. Step in and be part of society. You're not invisible. You're not finished. It's possible that this could be the most exciting time of your life. Excuse me. Your story could still be being written. Imagine if you started a business, or you started a YouTube channel, or you just did some volunteering work that was right off your chart. How interesting. Or travel somewhere that is really, really far-fetched for you. The few companies that are looking at the billions of dollars that are being held by those over 50 are going to be the ones that prosper. You know who you are, and the ladies across the world know who you are. Please, all the women, support those companies. Show them that they have tapped in to a really, really big market. If you've enjoyed today's video and you have something to add, please put it in the comments. I so want to see what you think of how companies have treated you. And before I leave you, I'm going to give you a story. I have a good friend who was in the market for a new car. She wanted a Toyota. Always had Toyotas, always were good cars. She wanted a Toyota. So in the city she lived in, she went to the big Toyota dealer. And guess what? You know what's coming. She got short shrift. The salespeople really didn't give her an iota of attention. She went down the highway to the next city, which was not as big, went to the Toyota dealer, treated right, bought a car. Isn't that the truth? I hope you will add to the comments below. And thank you for visiting. And please join us in the next video because it's going to be right up your street. Have a good day. Bye.